Hi, I'm ZJ Sparks, aka Sparky Baby. I'm a media practitioner and I just love Jamaica, yeah, man.
Hi, my name is Carrie Steele, brand manager at National Baking Company.
I am Tyrone Wilson, CEO at iCreate Institute.
COVID has brought us a lesson. It has forced a lot of us to look inward and to make some serious assessments about ourselves. But it also presents an opportunity because there is no time for us to retool and to reskill ourselves and to realize that in every crisis there is an opportunity. And if you were not prepared, this course or these courses are going to offer you that opportunity to increase your skill set. So, hey, mindset will determine where you go along with application and discipline.
Yeah, when we look at COVID-19, I think the most common element is that it's kind of ushering in at a more accelerated pace the digital era, and companies around the world are trying to adapt to this new reality, and as a part of that is, of course, individuals that can help their companies to move into this new digital era. So e-commerce, digital marketing, digital and social selling.
So digital marketing right now is very relevant, very relevant. Earlier we were literally saying persons are no longer walking into a store and selling, so to speak. You're looking at the ads, you're looking on social media to determine what you want to buy. It's really a touch of a button at this point in time, and really and truly COVID has forced us to do that, because with the increased reminders of social distancing, you have to find out what's that new comfort zone, what's that new way of working to still ensure that you can advertise yourself and make yourself marketable.
So we want to prepare Jamaican people to be able to operate in that global workspace. It kind of puts the world on almost like an even keel, because we have the technology, but what we want is persons to know critically think and to be able to target people and to use critical analysis and emotional intelligence when they're doing marketing.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to do a 1-year anniversary come October with the partnership with Sparklet Education Foundation. To be honest, it has been a wonderful journey. Our first recipient last year, Mark Q, he was one, but it was a recipient that really and truly needed it. At the time, it was mainly geared to final year students. But now this change, and again COVID has had more adverts consider how can we help one person.
With COVID and my analysis of the global arena, I felt that I needed more people in Jamaica who could be retooled so that they could compete on a global level. There are persons who probably just use social media on a daily basis and are not aware of its impacts or how it could actually generate revenue for them. And so I said to National, I said, listen, let us expand it to include this kind of element, the creative economy, because Jamaican people are creative. If you have one tiny little one, remember them know for jump through the loophole. And it's because they're typically geared towards thinking outside of the box, but oftentimes the educational construct is such that they end up feel dunce because they might think outside of the box, but everybody want to confine them in the box. Me don't want them in the box, I want them wild and free. And using digital tools is a way for them to get this skill and apply how they think in different ways so that we can grow. And the whole landscape is changing worldwide. I need our people to be able to compete on that level. We're destined for greatness. We great. I know we're great, and they know we're great, and the world sees how great we are.
So the reality is that, guys, we know that education has always been a highly sought after investment for most Jamaicans. One that has always been hard to attain because of, again, the price tag, but it's one that I believe that Jamaicans, and I think all of us here, believe that Jamaicans should have access to. The key at the end of the day though is just to ensure that your plan is aligned with your overall goal and that your goal is relevant.
I encourage individuals to continue to be curious, continue to invest in just finding out what is out there and what they can offer to the world.
When we talk about students I didn't want it just to be somebody in their teens or in their early 20s, because we have to remember that education takes place continuously regardless of age. And there's no retirement. You might retire from a particular profession, but you want to do something else. Perhaps this is that something else. And maybe you haven't really started out yet, but this is something to add. Maybe you're in the middle of your journey, but you need something else. This was that something that we need to operate, because in this environment, as in all environments, it's just that we have this form of technology now. You have to have stamina, you have to have agility, you have to have mobility, and you have to have strength. And this is something that you can add to that now to ensure that those elements of your being and being able to operate in this space will make you better off for it. So you can acquire this knowledge, but I want you all to apply it. And you can apply it. Even if you applied and did not get through. National Day, I'm sure I'm going to continue with that stuff, yeah. Right? So it's just application and persistence and discipline and the attainment of knowledge. And sharing it. Sharing it with others. When you have acquired it, don't just keep it to yourself. Spread the knowledge.
Spark it up.